Welcome to our class. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 13, MS Excel Basics. We have already learned MS Excel in previous classes. Now we are going to just revise about the basic of MS Excel. First of all, we are going to open MS Excel. So what is Excel? When we first open MS Excel, we can see this window. So this is called sheets. This is sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, like that. We go on. So this spreadsheet, and MS Excel is also known as spreadsheets. So these sheets contain rows and column. We have already know what is row. This is called row, and this is called column, where the intersection point is called cell. The block of cells are arranged into rows and column here, and this selection part is called no, active. This is called active cell, where rows and column are intersect each other. That is called cell, and this the one which I am selecting right now is called active cell. So look here, each cell has their own name. When I select this one, look here, B3 means the column B and row 3. When I select this one, H9 means H column and 9 row. When I select this one, C column and 6 row. Like that, it has each name, individual name for all the cell. So when we heard Excel, it contains text, number and formula. In Word, we cannot calculate all the calculation part in Word, but we can insert Excel sheets in MS Word also. You have already learned in table, so it's very much similar with table. While we are working here, we can use the formulas for our calculation purpose here in Excel. First of all, how to open MS Excel, we have already know. For it is Windows 7 or Windows 10, it might be a little bit different. In Windows 8 also, in Windows 10 you can search directly there Excel, or if you use shortcut you can directly open Control plus R, run, and you can type Excel and press enter. So if you have shortcut icon in your desktop, you can directly click on the Excel icon and it will open your Excel. So let's see what are the tools here. These are editing tools. These are editing tools, clipboard and all. These are called editing tools. And these are menu bar. This is called menu bar. You have already know this is title bar, and close, maximize, minimize. And these are called ribbon. Here ribbon, it's there is a partition over here. Look, this is clipboard group, phone group, alignment group, number group, style group, sale group, editing group. So when there is a question like this, write the step to do something like this. Write the step to merge a sale, or write something like that. If there is a question, then you have to tell home tab, and after that alignment group, and after that you have to select merge and center option. Like that you have to inform tab, after that group, after that the command name or rep text, means home tab, alignment group and rep text. Like that you have to tell the steps which one you have to go or which one you have to click. Here you can see the address of the sale or name of the sale. This is called sale address or name box. This is called name box or sale address, and this is called formula bar. Here, okay, when I hover my mouse, the name also indicate formula bar. Here you can write the formula, and you can write your numbers and text. These are called navigation button. Okay, let's write something. This is navigation button. This is called worksheet. This, the one which I have opened just now, it contains three worksheets. And this is status bar ready. This is a zooming slider, zoom out and zoom in, and this is view button. View button is also available here in view tab. These are workbook views, and you can use the shortcut one also from here. And okay, I have already told you the active cell while clicking like this. The highlighted one is called active cell. This is row header. This is row heading, and this is column heading. And you can expand the formula bar also here like this. If you want to see the formula bar a little bit bigger, then you can click on this one. And if you want to minimize also, you can do same button. So this is menu bar. You can select the tab. For each and every tab, you will see a different tools over here. So each tab is a collection of similar tools like that. And a quick access toolbar is similar with that of Microsoft Word. In the quick access toolbar, you can change the tools over here. Here, by clicking here, you can. Next is, now in Excel, we are going to learn there are different sheets, and we have already learned this one. In quick access toolbar, we can change the tools. In title bar, there will be a title where before saving it, it'll, by default will come as book 1, and after saving it, the name which you save, you can see it over here, and these are called ribbon and formula bar, and these are called scroll bar. This is vertical scroll bar, and this is horizontal scroll bar. You can move it horizontally. The next one is backstage view. When you click on file, the page that you see, this one is called backstage view. Here you can see the workbook name, file, information related about the file, the one that you are working about, and that this is called backstage view. Now we are going to learn how to create a new workbook. If you want to open a new workbook again, go to file and select this new, and you can select a template from here. Right now any template is not available, any other template is not available. You can select this blank one, you can select this blank, and you can create a new workbook. Now the next topic is how to enter data and edit and delete the data. The data that we are going to enter in MS Excel may be text, number, or formula, the one which we have already discussed. So in text, it contains letters, number, and date. And in formatting, like in formatting attributes, the one after selecting the cell, you are going to select the format cell. Look here, after clicking on this one, you will select this format cell, and you can change the format of that cell. Here, general, number, currency, accounting, date and time, these are the formats available for Excel cell, and you can select from here. And alignment also, you can select it from here. Text alignment, it may be vertically or horizontally, border, field and protection and everything. So these are the formatting attributes of the cell, command, formula, function and all. This one we are going to learn. For entering text, just select that cell and just start typing it from here. But the very important thing is before starting your document, you need to first set up your page. Remember this one, before starting any document, select size first. After the orientation, which orientation did you want to use? Portrait and margin, narrow. Look here, the dotted line over here that you see is called, this is one page. So we have already done the page setup, and after this you can start your Excel work. First, if you want to make a heading, select and merge the cells that you want to make the heading. So this first one I have already selected like this and merge it. And if you want to write the title over here, you can write maybe timetable. Let's take an example. So it will be in center. And if you want to make the border over here, go to border and setting like this. So like this you will enter all your data. If you want to write the text from here, just select the active cell and you can start your typing from here like this. If you want to make a form, and you can change the height of the cell and weight of the cell manually from here also. After selecting the cell, row height and weight like this. So entering numeric data is also similar. You can just directly press the cell and you can start typing it from your numblock number pad key or from your keyboard. For editing, let's enter one data here. Let's write this as serial number. For serial number 1, 2, 3, we don't need to write it. After selecting from here, you can just drag, will come automatically. Here, let's say name. You can write here Tomba. These are the name, and for entering mark total, I'll delete this border. We'll set it for here to here only. For entering mark, you can just directly press it from your keyboard like this. And if you want to change the alignment, select the cell that you want to change and change like this. Like that, let me enter some data. You can use the arrow key to move up and down from whichever you want to enter the cell. You can use this arrow key for total. Select this one, or equal to some command you can use, and you can drag the cell like this, enter, and this is the total. I want to make this center align. I'll change it up to here. So if I want to make this as center align, you can select it from here and make it center align. Control Z for undo. If there is a mistake, Control Z for undo. And editing Excel. Now we are going to edit the data that we have already entered. First, select this one, select the data that you want to change. Look here, the timetable that we have already typed, I want to change it into capital 1. So select that one and you can go to the formula bar directly, or you can directly click here, double click. If you want to click over here, then double click on the spot that you want to change. Time table, like this. And if you want to change the mark also, just select it, and when you type a new mark, then the previous mark which is already there in the cell will be override by the one which you have typed the new one. By the time when you type the new one, it will override the new file. So let's see the, if you want to delete, you have already select the cell that you want to delete, and you can directly delete from the keyboard, or right click and delete. So if I want to change only delete, if I want to delete the data, then you can directly press the delete button from the keyboard, or if I want to delete the whole column or whole row, you can select from here. If I want to delete the whole row, entire row, the one which ever I have selected, then press OK. It will delete the whole data or whole row. Look here, these are a simple data. Now our Excel workbook is not saved, so how to save it? You can directly press on this save button from the quick access toolbar, and if there is no save button like this in quick access toolbar, like this, the one I have unselect that part, so go to file. If there is a question like, if there is a question in exam how to save your workbook, then this you have to tell the steps. We will go to file tab, and after that we will select this save button, and or you can say this, we will go to save as, browse where you want to save your file, then for our, and you will select your destination where you want to save your file. For time being, I'm going to save our document in desktop. This is for only demonstration purpose. I'll delete afterwards. So if it is your important file, then I recommend not to save it in desktop, because if you are saving it in desktop, then it's saving it in C drive. You're the one which your this operating system is installed, so I recommend not to save it in desktop. So use another drive, that is D drive or E drive. So for save as, go to save as, browse, and you will select your destination file, desktop, and name it class 9 practice, save. So I have already saved. I already told you, after saving your document or your workbook In title bar, you can see your title here, class 9 practice dot xlsx. So this is the extension for Excel file. You can see the extension over here. So now we have learned about saving our workbook. Now how to close is very easy. You can directly press from this close button, or you can press Alt plus F4. I'll, after saving it, you can directly close it. Now for opening again, it's very easy. You can directly double click on that file, the one where you have saved, or you can open MS Excel and you will find it in your recent. Okay, I'll show you that one. Window plus R and Excel. If I want to open my recent document, then I can directly your particular document, and you can particularly go to the destination where you have saved and double click on that file. Or if you are going through Excel, then open Excel and you can select from this recent list. So this is the file that we are working for our demonstration. So we have learned how to save, close and opening a workbook here. The dialog box, when we press on this save as and browse, the dialog box that appear as save as dialog box this is called save as dialog box or small pop-up window. Here you can change the destination of your where you want to save. You have to change the destination of your file where you want to save it. Maybe in C drive, D drive or E drive, other than what name you have name in your computer. And you'll click your save button. Next is managing sale. In Excel, let's manage our sale. Serial number, let's say the serial number cell is much bigger than your expectation. You want to make it a little smaller, you can just drag, and from here name you want to make it a little bigger like this, you can just drag over the column or over the row. You want to make it a little bigger column, then you can make it through column heading, and if you want to make it a little bigger in row wise, then you can just directly drag from row heading. Now let's learn uh, so this corner button is for all selection. If you click on here, the whole sheet will be selected in MS Excel, the one of where your active sheet is. I'll tell you again, if you want to select all, if you want to select only a few part, you can just drag like this by pressing the left mouse button. And if you want to select the whole sheets, then you can just click on here and it will select the whole piece or whole sheet. Or you can just press Ctrl plus A. Let's learn about cut, copy and paste. Cut, copy and paste is very easy, and it's already we have done plenty in this one MS for Word and all. So this is cut. The cut shortcut, if you forgot also, when you hover your mouse over here, it will show you that is Control plus X, and copy for Control plus C, and paste for Control plus V, which is also available in clipboard group. When there is a question in exam, so you have to say like in home tab we have to go to clipboard group and we will select this cut option, or we can directly use the shortcut key that is Control plus X for cut, and for copy we will go to home tab, after that clipboard group, and we will select this copy button, or directly we can use this shortcut key that is Control plus C for copy, and paste for Control plus V. What is the difference between cut, copy and paste? Cut means you're going to move the detail. When and I select this one, cut, it will move my data to here, paste, it will move my data. So copy means it will remain here and it will print the same letter or text which is where I have selected. It will make a copy of that one and I will paste in my requirement or required or selected cell. When I paste it over there, it will come as a same copy. When you cut, it will move to the new location, and when you copy, it will make a copy of that document or file or maybe text number, and it will paste to the new cell. That is the difference between cut and copy. Okay, undo and redo is very important when you are working. If you made a mistake, you can undo it like this. Look, we have already undo. And redo means when you press undo, you have already done one more step, extra one more step, then you can back it again. That is called redo. Shortcut for undo and redo, you can check it from here also. Control plus Z and control plus Y. If you forgot also, you can just hover your mouse in this undo and redo button and you will see the command. Look here, this in this quick access toolbar, if there is no undo, redo, or save, or any other quick print or any other print view, you can check from this checklist. You can select it, and it will appear in your quick access toolbar. I recommend it's not better to show all the command over here. Only the few command that we need, we can put it here, like save, undo, and redo. And next is if we want to move the content of the cell, we can use drag and drop method for moving the content. So let's move this 45 and 89 to this cell, or we can just drag and drop like this, or if you want to move it here, you can just move it like this. So if you want to move any content, you can just drag and drop. Select the cell that you want to move like this. And naming this worksheet. If you don't want to name this worksheet, you can just rename it. Right click over it, select this rename, and you can just rename whatever you want. Yeah, let's say table, and this sheet to rename. So time. And if you want to delete this sheet, select this sheet and delete. Next is if you want to insert a new worksheet, then you can click on here, new sheet, and it will insert a new worksheet. Now we have learned deleting worksheet, inserting new worksheets, and copying one worksheet. If you want to copy this sheet, move or copy and select this table. You want to copy this table, then okay. Okay, I didn't select this create and copy. Create a copy, select it and create a copy. This is the copy one and this is the original one. The same thing. Delete, and you can if you want to edit uh, some part and you don't want to want to keep the original one, then you can just make a copy like this and you can change it over here. Like so, we have learned without changing anything. Just make a duplicate worksheet and just manipulate the data. Hide and unhide the sheets. Look here, we can hide our worksheet. Just select right click over that sheet, active sheet that you want to hide, and select this hide worksheet. Now, again, if you want to unhide the worksheet that you have already hide, then right click on the active sheet and unhide. Unhide sheet selected. Okay, it appears again. So you want to hide a worksheet and you can unhide it again. And you can freeze this worksheet also. Select on review, freeze, top row. Now, top row timetable will be freeze, and when you scroll, this timetable will not go out your view. When you freeze a row or column, freeze, when you freeze this row or column, it will not unfreeze. So when you freeze a row or a column, it will not hide it from your view. It will appear there and you can work it comfortably. So that if you want to see the hide, okay, if you want to see these subjects and marks and name, and you can just like this scroll. If it is 100 students, you can scroll it like this and name these subjects will be there itself. It will not go out your view. Like this, you can see you can use this freeze pane. For inserting row and column, just directly you can click and insert option and entire row, entire column cell, just like in table in MS Word, you can insert it and you can insert from this option also, insert table. And it's better to insert from here, right click over that cell and you can select this insert button, or entire row or entire column, you can select it from here. It will be much easier to use. And we have learned this adjusting row height and column width or height. Next one is rep text is very much important. One question is there in second terminal exam also. What is rep text? Rep text is very important in table. If your content is not fit to the length, then you can use this rep text. It will come into a second line. So this rep text is very much needed while working in Excel or maybe in table. Merging cell, merging cell we have already done in. Okay, and freeze. Now let's unhide our document. the first row that we have hide. Now the last topic is printing an Excel worksheet. Now I've already told you before also, before starting our today's class, that it's better if we make our page setup before starting our document or before typing your document. It's better to set up. So print preview, if you want to see print preview, go to file, print, and you can see the document here. If it is fit, then it's good. If it is not fit, then you have to make a alignment over here, and you can particularly you have to set it from here. Page layout, page size you have to select, orientation you have to select, landscape or portrait, and margin is very much important to set margin. And you will see the dotted line over here, and you can set the page setup like this. If it is in landscape mode, let's change it to landscape mode. Like this, you can increase the size, or like this you can change where you want to print. And at last, before printing, you have to select the printer option. You have to connect with your computer printer, and you can select it from here. Here comes the end of our chapter number 13. We'll end it here. Thanks for watching.